So much debate on you should say it, you shouldn't say it. I'm not gonna say it because it wouldn't.
Say it.
Nah, man.
You gotta say it.
You know what? There's too much context to the word for me to say it, and you might say it's okay for me to say it, but I wouldn't want to offend anybody.
I mean, Gareth said it. So.
Yeah, Gareth said it this morning. He did say it.
But
I kind of liken it to those. So I'm Jewish, so there's certain words that if someone said, and even if a Jew had said you can say it, like I would still find it offensive. So I'm not going to. And also in the context of what you guys do, it wouldn't be right for me to say it. Yeah, what's
With
your
that
opinion?
being said,
Yeah,
we understand.
Be serious. We're popping now. Can't be talking about toothbrushes on the internet.
Let's talk about our change in status, I guess, as the come up has grown.
As your status, we haven't come up enough for that.
I'm still walking to places. So messing with the same.
I haven't
My
got
question
anything
is,
for
if I have to
walking.
pay,
Dog.
if you guys walk here today,
That's the change. It's just our parents depositing money.
still it's the come up.
It's not a kind of
We didn't walk here because I shot Tato. That's the only reason we didn't walk here.
Come up. If she never started shooting with us,
He's really that.
Thank him for dating her.
It's him. It's not the show.
what the fuck? It is the show.
What's the show?
I'd still be getting the shave broke niggas wasn't a thing, dog.
She wouldn't have. We wouldn't have got an Uber ride. That's what I'm saying.
She override if there wasn't any show. Oh.
People used to live here. Yeah. This is where like niggas jack niggas. I remember I was walking once and then these two guys, one came behind me, another one came in front of me, and I crossed the road and the one guy laughed. He's like, "Oh, can't do it clever." Dog, I'm not even joking. This coin, you can see them now, and every time you walk out, you can be like, "Hey, Temba, yakubona, busy nabona."
we were genuine in our approach. We were raw, we were uncut. We weren't sort of sugarcoating things. We weren't a group of guys talking about how many goals we get on the weekend, you know, about how much money we spend over the club and things like that. So that's why people identified with us, and people started, you know, messing with our show, because we were just those guys who just showed what it actually means to be a young black broke person and living in Johannesburg.
Someone was like, if you stay in town, you at least have to go through like a mugging once a year or something. Or a close incident.
Yeah, we had like 2 encounters.
2?
Yeah.
Oh yes! We've had 2 encounters.
Yeah. Now you gotta park in every room before your mother comes in.
His turn is to buy electricity.
What?
His turn is to buy electricity.
No, Kelly just bought now, so she's a bitch. The cool thing is that you can buy via cell phone now. Because before you had to go to Spa.
Oh, yeah, we can also buy.
Yeah, now you can buy via cell phone quickly. Yeah. Buy electricity. Even FNB has.
FNB, like, with
cash power.
Yeah.
I think that it is so fantastic that you put this stuff out, and you speak about stuff that, you know, so many people can relate to, but you're using the internet in such a positive way in terms of expressing your human experience. Because, I mean, that might not be the most politically correct example of what you're doing, but I mean, we were never going to go with the most PC that you were doing.
Of course not.
But I think that the message that you're putting out there and the content that you're putting out there is great. I mean, is there a bigger objective with what you guys are doing?
You haven't seen him.
Daniel Viegas!
I saw that video. But thing is, like, mentally, like, we feel like it's like we've been together
From
psychology.
Dog!
You can do it.
The one from season 1, bro. On the couch, and we're just spitting gems.
Let's talk about flaccid dicks.
It's a good topic. What happens when your dick gets flaccid mid-pops? What do you do?
Stop acting like you don't know it happens.
Dick don't go flaccid.
Can you?
Exactly.
Stop.
Diaries.
Want some juice first?
You just go down with her and
Want some juice?
Yeah.
You want to do
You just foreplay. You just foreplay.
And I still believe we're quite dope niggas, and these girls are just sleeping on us. I actually spoke to Capone about it the other time, that we at an awkward age, because the girls that we're going for are still too young and, you know, they're just experiencing life, in inverted commas. The girls our ages are trying to go for guys who are like 5-10 years older than them.
Why you look like you're deep in thought? Yeah?
What's that?
Why you look like you're deep in thought?
Yeah, kinda.
See a mattress over there.
What's up?
See a mattress over there.
You wanna go and grab it real quick?
Nah, nigga. I'm a dad.
I think what's really cool is that, you know, people are suffering with wanting to look a certain way on Instagram, or they feel like in order to fit in, they have to spend a certain amount of money in a club or whatever it may be. And you guys are really owning the fact that it's okay not to aspire to those things or to have those things or to be those things, when there seems to be a culture of like, you know, tweeting out your bill at VIP room in order to be popular on Twitter.
Yeah.
I mean, what is going on and how are you trying to fight that?
We feel like media sells aspiration, but not enough relatable content. That's why people watch our stuff and be like, you know, actually, that's so true. I'm that guy. You know what I mean? So, because we feel like people are too afraid to show their true selves. So we'll be out in the streets looking fresh, and then we'll go home and the fridges will be empty, and you know, life will come back down on us, and we're showing that element of our lives that this is real life and this is what we do. And I think that element of honesty is something a lot of people appreciate, because they're like, actually, these aren't the only guys going through this. We're also going through the same thing. We're just too afraid to speak about it.
What we're doing is quite important for the culture. We're pushing culture. We're not trying to get into all we're doing is trying to push culture. And
own your know yourself and be honest, and people will mess with you. It's not about if I'm from the gutter or whatever. It's just about honesty. People can see and they can identify with honesty, and people can see when something is not authentic or when something is not real. We felt like not enough South Africans were vlogging, so we're like, let's just mess around.
This could be inspiring another group of broke niggas to tell their own stories. You know, this could be inspiring something towards other people to start their own stuff.
But I think they see town being close to like Amatex and they're like, it has to pop off. It has to. This one.
Oh, okay, no, that one is also amazing. That one's also amazing.
Okay, which
But
one
I
is
was
that?
talking about David and Goliath. One of the few books I finished in high school saying. And yeah, we are running out of excuses basically, you know, because we have all these amazing resources, but we're always waiting on like a plug from like TV or a plug from radio. We can create our own plugs now, so it's important for people to realize that their content is theirs and stop worrying about like money to bring their content to life, because what matters is like how you express yourself, especially in 2016. Especially as a black South African, and especially as a black South African on the internet, because this is the age to make those decisions. It's the age to be fickle. It's the age to try to figure out what you're about, and once you figure that out, just keep doing it. Even when you're broke, even if you're not making money, just always do what you like. Things always fall into place when you're doing what you like.
I don't know, man. Men's did well.
He needs to flood it with like bubble bag, bubble pod, naked, phone out.
That's how you christen. That's how you christen the pod.
We some woke niggas. We read and shit. Also, I'd like to apologize for any views expressed in the previous episode. No way it was broke niggas cheating in any form, shape, or size. I don't cheat. My niggas don't cheat. It was just a topic out there, so we'd like to apologize.
We don't cheat.
Hypothetical.